here in Downton Abbey.
The older you get,
I'm going to review it after, but right now, me and Carrie getting back from the movie theater. Hey everybody, it's BJ, and it's a beautiful night. I'm sitting out with my gorgeous plants. I just watered them all and took care of them all. And it's really kind of like nice out. It's like not too cold, not too hot type thing. But I wanted to tell you about what I thought of Downton Abbey. Carrie and I went to go see it, and wow. So I was really surprised at how much it made at the box office, and I'll tell you why. Because as a standalone movie, I thought that it was like just not as good as like any other like movie that stood alone. But if you were a Downton Abbey lover, the cars are going to drive me crazy out here. If you're a Downton Abbey lover, then absolutely this was the movie. It was like coming home. It was like, first off, everything sounds better, feels better, is better with the British accent. That's all there is to that. So that part I loved. And it was like seeing all your old friends. Do you know what I mean? So if you loved Downton Abbey for all the years that we've all like watched Downton Abbey, then of course you would like this movie. You know, just some of the things that they talked about was like reminiscent of this episode or that episode. So it was kind of like coming home. Do you know what I mean? It was like, this is definitely familiar and comforting and warm and funny and cool, but only if you watch the show. If you weren't a fan of the show, then I am afraid that you might miss some of the syntax in what they were saying, because so much of it was about the show. It was like the show redone, revisited, reborn, ongoing, you know. But everybody was there. It was definitely like a reunion. Like I felt like we were doing a reunion or something. Carrie and I were so excited. The box office did amazing on this movie. And it was so good to see them all again. Do you know what I mean? That's how I felt. Like I was coming home to a family reunion or something. And really good to see them all again. Really sweet and kind, and anybody else that would walk in and never saw Downton Abbey, they would walk into the movie theater and say, what kind of fantasy shit is this? Because in Downton Abbey, you can be arrested for murder many times. Your wife can be arrested for murder also many times. You can have so many things happen to you and still be fine. You know, you're still okay. And in the end, everything works out and you're no longer, you know, like in any trouble. It's like very, like Mayberry. Like then everything is out of trouble and everything's better now. And so with that being said, yes, I don't think a stranger off the street would understand or know what it was like to be a part of Downton Abbey if you didn't watch the show. And so the movie would fall for you. You would be like, what is this about? But I'll tell you what, I loved it. Carrie loved it. We were like so happy. I cried at one point. Like it was just a really good homecoming. So if you ever watch Downton Abbey, or if you want to watch it now and then watch the movie, it's absolutely worth it. But if you've never been into like period pieces, which I love period pieces, and I love sci-fi. So if you're not into those two, well, this isn't about sci-fi, but if you're not into period pieces, this isn't it. This is very Jane Austen, and it's like modern Pride and Prejudice. The writing on it is lovely. The landscapes are lovely. It's beautiful. It's amazing to even know that that's how people lived It's just very different. So I say, go watch the movie and let me know if you love it or not. I love Downton Abbey. I will watch. If any other movies come, I'm going to go see them. And Carrie will go with me because we're Downton Abbey fans. And that's just how it is, you know. All right, guys, I love you. If you'd like to follow me down the rabbit hole that is my life, hit the button down below and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. Thumbs down if you don't. Either way, you're watching me manifest something lovely in your life. If you know it, think, believe it, you can have it too. Like, you can have a storybook romance in the English countryside with beautiful backdrops and amazing language spoken to you. I mean, the sound of every sentence was really, really beautiful because it's Downton Abbey and everything's okay in Downton Abbey. Just good place to go. All right, I love you guys. Bye.